The Californian company offered the soundest assistance in its initial days, but with time today, the customers are not as satisfied with Tesla as they used to be. The majority of the customers are declaring Tesla cars as a headache because of constant following up with the company for service-related issues, which ensures that Lucid and some other new labels in the EV market will flourish and have a bright future. With its blooming EV industry, customers will soon get their new Teslas with the best range and efficiency offerings. Lucid is all set to go public and probably will soon replace the tech giant Tesla. And Tesla and Elon Musk both are worrying about their replacement with Lucid. Hey tech lovers, welcome back to Emotion, where we deliver the latest and exciting news from the technological world. Before we dive in to know more about Lucid's contemporary action that's alarming Elon and Tesla, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you can regularly contemporize your knowledge about the exciting information and updates linking to technology that's uploaded on Emotion. That said, now let's crunch on why Tesla CEO is fearing Lucid. When EVs are in buzz, Tesla is enjoying a vibrant monopoly in the USA. About 79% of the total sales of EVs are of the most efficient and best performance EV models by Tesla. From birth, Tesla has always portrayed up to the mark and came up with something out of the box. But the new Californian player Lucid is expanding its boundaries exponentially all over the world with its stunning strategies and potential models. This growth of Lucid Motors is concocting a fearful concern for the leading automobile players like Tesla. The Lucid Group was previously named Ativa in 2016 when they declared their interest in manufacturing luxury EVs. They switched the name to Lucid Motors. Apart from manufacturing EVs, Lucid has been actively gripped in energy storage and original equipment manufacturing since 2007. Lucid has grabbed the topmost position for most searched stocks in a very small stretch on Seeking Alpha, which is one of the best investment websites. This is the situation in just a small period after Lucid went public in November 2021. So what will be its effect after a year or maybe 2 years? Initially in 2016, when the Lucid Group planned to assemble a luxury EV, they revealed their production site at Casa Grande, Arizona, worth an immense $700 million. They were expecting to employ around 2,000 employees mid-2020s. According to their roadmap, they have already completed their first phase of production in the 2020s, and they are actively working for the completion of the second phase. The first rollout of its flagship Lucid Air sedan was in 2021, and they committed to delivering the pre-booked sedans by end of 2021. However, because of a few technical reasons, they failed to meet the deadline and postponed the delivery by 2022. After completing the deliveries of pre-bookings, Lucid also has a plan to extend its boundaries internationally. According to the strategic planning, Lucid was to start expanding in North America by 2019. They have already started working on constructing the site and have already completed its first phase in 2020. In the second phase, they're planning to expand manufacturing capacity to 90,000 units of EV sedans per year. With such swift production, Lucid has managed to expand threefold in the total capacity of manufacturing Lucid Air units. The EV manufactured by Lucid will be the first passenger EV that has a more efficient powertrain and will go over 400 miles of range. CEO and CTO of Lucid, Rawlinson, said at BNEF, "Tesla hasn't cracked it. We can't take it to a whole new level of range and efficiency." The company has huge funding and strong brand equity, is planning to produce more affordable vehicles. The company's outlook provided by the team seems so rosy that one expert optimistically believed that if everything falls into the place as planned, the company can easily gear up to $1 trillion valuation by 2040. If you're interested in other fascinating things about Tesla, then make sure to check out our video on Game Over, Aptera's solar power car can destroy Tesla, and Is Elon Musk Crazy? 2021 Tesla van updates, featuring 4680 battery Daimler electric van. You can go check this out after the video. On the flip, it's crucial to note that Lucid Motors has almost no experience in mass production vehicles of any kind. Over and above that, EV domain is flooding with competition from all corners of the globe, particularly from established automakers with a built-in customer base. Elon Musk has already realized the threats new EV automakers will be facing in the coming years. Elon responded to the valuations of Lucid and Rivian by asking, is it feasible to launch an EV firm without selling any vehicles and achieve an valuation of less than $1 billion? Although later he deleted the Twitter message. Elon strongly believes that new players hitting the automobile market have a high-paying threshold. This is because managing everything from a supply chain, logistics, production units, and whatnot under a single roof is quite challenging these days. Elon previously also hinted to the public about difficulties in the mass production of EVs. While the Q2 2021 earnings call, Elon Musk shared his views and challenges while manufacturing 4680 battery cells from scratch. He expressed that fabricating the prototype was an easy task, but ramping up with the production of those prototypes to significant levels was a headache. Elon, all over the years, has struggled a lot to come up with varied models and taken up an excellent stake in the EV domain. Lucid is also one of those players that tried and tested its flagship models and is finally ready with them. The team's struggle all over these years will surely be a hard one, full of challenges and hence cannot be ignored. But while thinking practically, Tesla, an EV game changer, will not readily permit its stake to be superseded by some other new EV player in the market like Lucid Motors. Surprisingly, tech tycoon Elon Musk is the fourth CEO of Tesla. The team has struggled a lot to establish such a successful automobile company. They have the best EV models with the best efficiency, performance, classic interiors, and cutting-edge exteriors. Firstly, they launched a sports car roadster that had excellent qualities, and we cannot forget the best-selling cars Tesla Model S and Tesla Model Y. Their models are maintenance-free up to 1,000 miles except for servicing of tires. With everything on point, Tesla has never compromised on safety aspects. The majority of the models have a 5-star rating in a car crash test. Their secret to this beautiful success is their determination in manufacturing the best auto parts and the best electric vehicles. In total, they have a huge network of 80 stores and galleries spread across North America, Europe, and Asia. The best part about Tesla is, with the fabrication of unique EVs, they also establish power charging stations so that customers don't have a headache of charging the vehicles of travel for longer distances. Another admiring thing about Tesla is their team always focuses on one particular thing at a time. They have limited models but with different variants. A classic Model S and Model Y are the best-selling EV in the United States of America. The cheaper version of Model S is Model E. The model is not that well known but has most of the traits that are possessed by Model S. Apart from this, they're trying to expand their customer base extensively. To meet their yearly targets, they're expanding gigafactories in different parts of the world like China, Asia, Germany, and some other places. This is also aiding them to be at a competitive edge in the automobile industry. Even to meet customer demand in the luxury segment, there are rumors that Tesla is planning to build a model with a bit of class and luxury. To work in this luxury domain, Tesla's CEO has recently announced their deal to purchase the most valuable luxury brand, Mercedes-Benz, in the automobile industry. Though the value for the deal is not declared yet, but can be somewhere around $40 million to $50 million. They have their strategic partners as Panasonic, who are helping them to manufacture lithium-ion batteries. And even we cannot ignore the manufacturing of 4680 battery cells by the company. This is excellent research by the company that will reduce the size of battery packs and will arrange an extra room for interiors. On the other side, Lucid Motors currently has zero revenue as of now. According to company's report, by 2025, one can expect to have earnings of nearly $14 billion. Net income will be around $630 million. The startup with no revenue as of now cannot be compared with Tesla. And Tesla and Elon Musk don't have to fear Lucid Motors, but yes, they need to be alert with expanding Lucid Motors. Do Tesla and Elon have to fear the growing startup Lucid Motors? Can Lucid Motors survive for long in front of tech giant Tesla? What can we expect Tesla to do to compete Californian-based Lucid? Let's know your views and opinions in the comments. That was all about it. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content and the latest updates. See you in the next video.